Greetings everyone, we are finally able to test Jet Generation 16 skills. Keep in mind this is a beta test server. We have prepared 3 accounts here and everything is subject to changes. However, we have spoken to the developers and they have said the testing environment in this live, especially this one, is going to be similar to the live states. However, if we found a game-breaking skill or something regarding the Generation 16, there might be buffs and nerfs, but again, I'm just warning you that this is a beta test server, but according to them, it's gonna be exactly the same. Now, let me explain to you how I'm going to test the skills and which one is actually you're supposed to upgrade. You have here 3 accounts, they are exactly the same stats. All of them has Generation 16. However, the first one I will be upgrading the first skill. Obviously, we will start with the infantry. The second one here I mentioned is gonna have the second skill upgraded. As for the third one, it's gonna have the third skill upgraded, and I'm gonna show you with the steps what I'm going to do. So first, let me show you that the stats are already copy pasted. Here, I have saved some formations and marshes. I will test an example with you so you can see the result should be almost the same. Obviously, I have removed all the Tempest equipment and most of the things that could trigger the RNG. I have removed the airplane and I have removed the behemoth for better results and less randomness. So I have started my first attack to show you exactly how much stats difference we have. As you can see, 0, 0. A copy pasted marsh, exactly a copy pasted marsh that ended up being 0. Everything in the statics is exactly equal, so whatever we change in an account is gonna be reflected into the game and actually means it's strong or it's bad or whatever. As you can see, all the stats, they are all similar, they are all the same. Now let us start with the first account in which we are going to upgrade the first skill. In here we are going to start with obviously the infantry. Okay, so we are fine so far with this one. So this will have the first skill maxed, almost maxed. It's like level 9 and all of his 3 skills will be upgraded, and we are going to send him on the first test. For the second one, we will unlock obviously the same, and we will only upgrade the second skill. So this hero has his second skill. Whoever survives from the first skill and the second skill will be competing with the third skill, so we can see which one of them is going to be the better. Okay, so the second skill has lost, but not by much. Seriously, not by much. The second skill has lost and has lost not by much. So the competition is going to be with the first skill now and the third skill. We are recalling the marsh. Now I will be upgrading the same hero and I will go and pick up the third skill. Obviously I'm going to unlock all of them. Okay, so the third skill is actually stronger than the first skill, and this is new. Let us see the difference. Okay, so this is the third skill, and it won the first skill, as you can see here. So basically, how you are going to upgrade this, I see that there's no major difference between the skills so far. So how would we proceed with upgrading the skills is as following. You are going to start with the third skill, then you are going to start with the first skill, then finally you will be upgrading the shield. Now I will proceed to start and test the rider and then the hunter, but I have to first maximize all of the skills so the result would be similar for all of them. Now we have equalized all of them. Now we will start exactly the same. Now I will upgrade the first skill in the first settlement, and I will go with a rider. This is one of the hottest riders we've ever. Oh my god, spank me. Okay, now I'm going to upgrade all of these because I will lack the capsules and I don't want to screw myself. And here I'm going to unlock the first skill. Now we can proceed and start the testing again with a similar manners. Testing now the skill, the first skill of lane versus the second skill with lane 2. And see who is going to win. Okay, so the second skill is slightly better, and as you can see guys, looks like the real difference between the skills this time is not really big deal. So as you can see, the second skill of lane, this is this hero, did beat the first skill of lane in here. So the second skill so far is stronger, but again I would like to repeat this test since the result was really very little. Gonna send it again just for an extra confirmation to see if the result would change or not. Yeah, the result has not changed. Still loses, despite the fact that it's slight difference, but some people would actually care about this slight difference. So basically the second skill here won. Keep that in mind. Second skill won. The second skill won. So the second skill so far is going to be competing with the third skill. Let us test the final test for the riders, and see if the third skill is going to be better than the second skill or not. I'm not sure if I'm lagging. Am I lagging? Oh, okay. So let's see. The third skill won by at least this is bigger number, 3200. Okay, so basically here it's completely different. To upgrade lane you need the following: the third skill first, then the second skill, then the first skill. This is how you are going to be upgrading, and keep in mind this test is based on generation 16 versus another generation 16. It's not versus anything else. These are the best skills that you are supposed to upgrade first. So you are supposed to upgrade first the third skill for lane, and then the second skill, and finally the first skill. Now let us start again. This is the first skill which I'm going to test for macros. All the marshes is again equalized, all the skills is the same and equal. Now we are going to attack with the first skill and then the second skill here. Let us see if the second skill is going to be any good. Okay, so the second skill has lost to the first skill. The first skill looks strong to me, 2500. So the first skill is stronger than the second skill. The second skill is out of the game so far. So we are going to try now the first skill versus the third skill, since the second skill already lost, and you can see the result for yourself. As you can see, the third skill won. Keep in mind something, that the third skill is RNGs, so there's a chance it would not win every single time, but once it wins, it's going to win with, I think, major difference. That's all guys, and I hope this was so clear to you. Have a wonderful day.